Welcome to the Union Break. I'm Bobby Jones, president of AFSCME Local 3657 in New Hampshire. Today I'm going to discuss knowing your contract. Here I hold my contract. What is your contract? It's a living and breathing document that outlines the terms and conditions of employment. There will be times when the union or management disagree or interpret a part of the contract differently. That's when a third party comes in and settles it for both of you. For the most part, most of the contracts should be black and white. Although we strive to have such a document, there are times when both sides have a difference of opinion on what something says or means. It is important, if you hold a position within your union, to know your contract. Once it is signed, every dues-paying member should be given a copy. This isn't a secret document. In New Hampshire, all public employee contracts are public record. Encourage your members to read it, know it, and report when they think there are violations to it. You should always have a copy of your contract handy. When asked a question, refer to it. If you're positive in what it says, that's great. But if there's ever a question, don't ad-lib. This is an improv night at the local comedy club. Don't ever be afraid to say to a member or management that you aren't sure about something and you need to review it and get back to them. There are penalties for violating the contract, penalties to both management and the union. Don't ever put yourself or your members in that position of violating the contract. In a perfect world, there would be workplace harmony where the union and management are always on the same page. So disagreements are going to happen. Now is the time to take a step back and decide how to proceed. Does this constitute a grievance? A violation of past practice? An unfair labor practice? If you remember only one article of your contract verbatim, it should be your grievance procedure and the time limits associated with it. Once a grievance is timed out, there is no bringing it back. Remember, a grievant is a member of the union, a member you were elected to protect. A good way to keep your members engaged, and a practice I've used in the past, is this. A member comes to you and outlines the situation, then asks if it's a violation of the contract. This is the perfect time to pull out your contract and you and your member both look it over. Ask what he or she thinks. There's oftentimes more than one way to look at an issue. The contract is the sacred of all documents in the workplace. When followed, it provides harmony, but when violated, it opens you and your members to harm. Be smart. Know your contract. Thank you for joining me, and remember a quick note. These videos are intended to broaden the knowledge of union officials and are in no way to be interpreted as giving legal or labor advice. When applicable, these videos will reference state laws or practices within the state of New Hampshire. Even though you may have stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, please consult your union representative before taking action after watching one of these videos. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions for videos, you can contact me at theunionbreak@gmail.com. Solidarity forever.